In this video, we look at the effect of arrogance on leadership. The outrageous remarks made by an employee during the launch of the Titanic will continue to baffle and inspire deep reflection on human arrogance and infallibility. The employee is quoted to have said that not even God himself could sink the ship called the Titanic. Now, the Titanic was the largest, most sumptuous and luxurious liner that had ever sailed. It was the most glorious moment of technology of the time. Due to their arrogance, the makers of the ship ignored all advice that would have improved the ship. Due to being confident, and too confident for that matter, the owners and builders rejected calls that aimed at improving the safety of the passengers. The Titanic sank on its maiden voyage when it collided with an iceberg, killing all the 1,500 people on board. Now, how can a mere human being challenge God? How could someone in his senses say that not even God could sink a ship? What makes people attempt to challenge God? This comes with success in life. At the center of the thrill of success and achievement lies self-destruction seed in form of what we call hubris. Hubris is the excess pride and confidence that makes one even dare the gods. If you suffer from hubris, you have to know that your end is predetermined. You will end up miserable, rejected, frustrated, and dejected. If there is anything difficult to do, is to persevere success. It is easy to persevere failure, but very difficult to persevere success. Success has a way of destroying most of those who cannot manage it. Once it gets into the head of a human being, especially leaders, it destroys any form of humility. Unfortunately, hubris mostly afflicts celebrities and those in high offices. The world is full of such examples of leaders who were destroyed by hubris. The most recent one being President Donald Trump and our own governor of Nairobi in Kenya, Mike SONKO. Trump just happened to occur on the political scene in the world's greatest democracy. He beat the establishment, but with all the inexperience and driven by excess pride, he didn't want to be challenged. So he only entertained sycophants. He was not ashamed of surrounding himself with close family members. He made United States of America look like a banana republic in some remote place of the globe. The thrill of adulation turned his head topsy-turvy. He rode roughshod over science and held rallies that exposed many to COVID-19. With all the mistakes Trump made, his supporters were ready to excuse his blatant lies. He was voted out, but he still cheats himself that he won elections. Trump is not the only one who has suffered from hubris. In Kenya, Mike SONKO, the king of drama, the maverick Nairobi governor, was more of a loose cannon, a man who could use foul language that one cannot expect from a leader. He could not even appoint a deputy and could sack, intimidate, abuse, harass officers with recklessness. He suffered from hubris. Hubris is a combination of overconfidence, arrogance, pride, power, and success. It inspires contempt for advice. It makes one take reckless decisions, sometimes with severe consequences to themselves and their institutions. Those suffering from hubris exhibit certain characteristics. 1. They do not set out to wreak havoc, but it comes as a result of their reckless action. Number 2, they challenge truth. For example, President Donald Trump challenged all scientists about climate change. Number 3, they have excess self-image and pride, which makes them overreach themselves. Number 4, they are unwilling to heed advice. Number 5, those suffering from hubris are unwilling to listen, and they have no time to listen to anybody. Number 6, they surround themselves with sycophants who tell them what they want to hear, not the truth. Number 7, they overestimate their own professional competence, accomplishments, and capabilities. Number 8, those who suffer from hubris mistreat their subordinates, making the company or the institution they work for suffer. Number 9, those who suffer from hubris drag down the institutions they work for, they drag down the performance of that institution and poison its culture. Number 10, they create toxic environments at workplace where incivility and downright hostility often flourishes. Number 11, they have no time for humility and they are not tolerant at all. Finally, those who suffer from hubris, instead of radiating positivity, they radiate negativity, but they end up in the same way. On that note, we come to the end of today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel.